Time for proclamations. A proclamation. Whereas the 2023 Women's Professional Fast Pitch Champions, the Texas Smoke, are on a mission to make this Texas team the most sought-after team in the league. And whereas the Texas Smoke believes in putting their community first and strives to create a safe and inclusive environment where all players feel empowered to reach their full potential. And whereas the heart of their mission is to build stronger and more connected communities that celebrate the incredible accomplishments of women in sports, and whereas the Texas Smoke and Women's Professional Fast Pitch are bringing women's professional sports to San Marcos for the first time, playing the 2024 season at Bobcat Ballpark at Texas State University. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the second day of July as Texas Smoke and Women's Professional Fast Pitch Day in Texas. I do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos, Texas, to recognize the accomplishments and celebrate the efforts of the Texas Smoke Fast Pitch team has made to creating the safe environment of inclusivity for all players in this field of sports. In testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the city of San Marcos, Texas, this second day of July, 2024. Just hold that open. There you go. Would you like to say a few things? Anyone wish to say a few words? I was honored to be at your game a couple of weeks ago. It was the long game that went for 13 or 14 innings, and it was wonderful. I was very impressed with how well y'all played and your endurance for that game. Anyway, it was very exciting, and I'm just so excited that y'all are playing in San Marcos, Texas.
We are so thankful to play in San Marcos, Texas, and thank you for proclamating the day, Texas Smoke Day. Yep.
And now for photos.
Smiles for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one right here. volunteers to maybe go around to the backside of the dais,
Yeah.
that might be good.
If you'll come on back here.
Ease up the space here. Let's get all the tallest ones. Can y'all just make a row around the back of the dais, if you don't mind?
Tall people?
Right there.
I like back.
Oh, look at that. Right in front. Now you go.
Come
Now
on
you
through.
go right. Now she goes through right in the front.
She tried it.
Yeah, she tried, but now she's gonna go all the way to the front. Brothers.
Today, we have a proclamation. Whereas the World Mission Society Church of God has demonstrated great teamwork and energy in both organizing and collaborating volunteer efforts benefiting the city of San Marcos. And whereas the World Mission Society Church of God has completed 10 significant volunteer projects from 2023 to 2024 by providing valuable assistance in the form of 150 to 200 volunteers per event, and in the large and small scale volunteer events, has donated a total of over 5,000 volunteer hours in environmental enhancement. And whereas the World Mission Society Church of God has enhanced the beauty of the environment in Blanco River, and in addition enhanced the health of the Balcones Canyonlands Reserve through removal of invasive plants, and whereas the World Mission Society Church of God has influenced and elicited appreciation from the communities in which they have served and who have witnessed their diligence and commitment to volunteerism with the city of San Marcos, and whereas the World Mission Society Church of God offers many volunteer services that contain the love of God the Mother, they have made contributions to society through blood drives, clean world movements, and donations to victims of earthquakes throughout the world. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the week of July 1st, 2024 as World Mission Society Church of God Week, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to recognize the efforts and work accomplished on behalf of the city of San Marcos and its environment by the World Mission Society Church of God members. In testimony, I have thereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the city of San Marcos, Texas, this second day of July 2024. I thank y'all for the work that you've done. I was there when y'all started one of your cleanups, and I was amazed at the number of people that you had, and it was wonderful, a wonderful work that you're doing in the city, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Hewson. My name is Priscilla Tovar. I am a volunteer member of the World Mission Society Church of God. And on behalf of the World Mission Society Church of God, we want to thank you and all of the council members for giving us this proclamation today. Our goal is to be the salt and light of the world, and with the heart and love of a mother, this is why we do all of these volunteer services. So we really appreciate everything that you've done to support us, and we hope to continue in your support for future events. So thank you so much once again.
Since we have such a big group, if you can't see me, if y'all can kind of shift where you can.
Proclamation. Whereas Parks and Recreation is an integral part of communities throughout this country, including San Marcos, Texas. And whereas Parks and Recreation promotes health and wellness, improving the physical and mental health of people who live near parks. And whereas Parks and Recreation promotes time spent in nature, which positively impacts mental health by increasing cognitive performance and well-being and alleviating illnesses such as depression, attention deficit disorders, and Alzheimer's. And whereas Parks and Recreation encourages physical activities by providing space for popular sports, hiking trails, swimming pools, and many other activities designed to promote active lifestyles. And whereas Parks and Recreation programming and education activities, such as out-of-school time programming, youth sports, and environmental education are critical to childhood development. And whereas Parks and Recreation increases a community's economic prosperity through increased property values, expansion of the local tax base, increased tourism, the attraction and retention of businesses, and crime reduction. And whereas Parks and Recreation is fundamental to the environmental well-being of our community, and whereas Parks and Recreation is essential and adaptable infrastructure that makes our communities resilient in the face of natural disasters and climate change. And whereas our parks and natural recreation areas ensure the ecological beauty of our community and provide a place for children and adults to connect with nature and recreate outdoors. Whereas the U.S. House of Representatives has designated July as Parks and Recreation Month and July 19th of 2024 as Park and Recreation Professionals Day. And whereas San Marcos, Texas recognizes the benefits derived from parks and recreation resources. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of July 2024 as Parks and Recreation Month in San Marcos, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to join our fellow Americans in celebrating all that parks and recreation industry and its professionals do for our communities. Thank you all. San Marcos has a fabulous parks program. We get rated very highly when we do surveys. So thanks to all of you for maintaining parks and coming up with parks activities. It's fantastic.
Thank you so much, Mayor Houston. On behalf of me and my staff, we want to say thank you. We work really, really hard year-round. This is just a small fraction of the team professionals that we have working for us. We have 70 employees, and we kind of bump it up during the summer because we have our summer camps and lots of other programs during the summer that we need additional temporary help for. Big points right now that we have beyond just our usual projects. We just launched our amenity finder, which we partnered with GIS on. So you can find it on San Marcos, tx.gov/findyourpark. You can narrow it down to any amenities that you're specifically searching for. So we're really excited to launch that. And then this week we have our annual 4th of July fireworks display. So that will shoot off at 9:30. Huge thank you to Lisa Morris and Christy Murillo, who have put this together for us in our community. And we're really excited to celebrate Independence Day.
Thank you very much.